First, your son, your father, or your husband?
My son. I'm putting my son first. My father, then my husband.
My son, and then my daddy, and then my husband.
My son.
And then who?
My father, then my husband.
Type shit. Why the husband last? Let me know something.
Because regardless if me and him together or not, my daddy and my son gonna be there. So
Your
Son and husband. Or my son, my husband, then my daddy.
My son, my father, and my husband, yeah.
Okay, why y'all put husband last? Let me know something.
I love my daddy and I love my son. I can't.
I birthed my son. Why wouldn't he be first? And my daddy, like, man, that's my daddy. Come on. You my husband.
Husband, son, father. I feel like if I get married, my husband is supposed to be like the head of the house. That's supposed to be, the leader or whatever.
I played that one because I numbered the amount of girls in that clip. There were 6 girls in that clip. Only 1 out of the 6 said she would put her husband before her son and her father, which indicates that at least in this scenario, 5 out of 6 women would still put their husband on last on their list of important men in their lives.
Tell us the truth!
You got your father, your son, your husband. 5 out of 6 women will put their husbands last, bro. And what that goes to show is any man who is promoting that you marry a woman today is telling you to put yourself in a situation with a job, who's telling you we're going to pay you $200,000 a year, but we're $800,000 in the red. We don't even pay our bills, but we need you to come work for us for a month now. We'll pay you at the end of that month. You know what I mean? We haven't paid our bills in 8 months, but we'll pay you. And he said, oh, okay, well, all right then. I'll go ahead and do it. It's the most futile thing that a man can ever do is rely on a woman for her commitment. It's just dumb, dog. They can't commit. Even when they want to, they can't commit. And that's why you got to keep your gators on her neck. She's got to be working so hard every day on your life and the life that you're building that she don't have time to be, for the devil to be like, oh, she ain't got shit to do right now. Either you keep her busy as a godly man or you leave her to the devices of the devil, dog. That's what you got to do. Because she don't give a shit and she can't connect. I guarantee you, if any of these girls were a virgin, maybe the girl who said her husband first, maybe she was a virgin. Once a woman starts to become sexually active, she loses the gift that allows her to connect to a man, dog.
And we were just talking about the other day how back in the day, if you got with a woman, your family became her new priority. That's also filling up most of her time, and that's what she wanted to do as part of becoming a wife. You get with a girl now, and she's just, I'm going to just live my own life and be attached to you. Back in the day, it'd be like, you get with a woman, and she's like, hey, yo, your mom's getting old. Like, it's kind of like, I feel like I should check in once or twice a day. I should take care of her, see what she needs. That was like the life that you wanted to contribute to.
Yeah, man. And now the thing is, man, everything has become so self-centered because we live in an environment that, well, you can be 300 pounds. You're still beautiful. Like, you can wear long eyelashes that look like deer antlers. Oh, that's so beautiful on you. You can get a fake butt. Oh, it looks better than a natural butt. Yeah, go ahead and get some fake boobs. They may kill you, but wow, you look so beautiful now. You don't like your lips? Fill them up with something. Like everything that a woman should use to humble her has somehow been translated into this thing that she should champion as what makes her great. Yeah, I'm overweight, but that means that I cook good or some shit. You know what I mean? There's always something, bro. And this is what we're experiencing now, man. So I tell guys, man, when I say, hey, man, keep your gators on their neck, even guys, man, that's so harsh, man. Why you got to be so mean to the woman? I ain't say be mean to a dog. I just say every morning she went wake up, make her ass clock into your life and go to work. You got to, because if not, a woman only cares about what she invests in. A woman, they care about their career. Why? Because it costs them money. They got to invest time and resources into their career. Those degrees. Give a woman a free degree. Give her as an honorary degree. She don't give a shit about that. She ain't have to earn it. And I just think, bro, many men would be served better in their lives if they just look at the fact that the best interactions they've gotten from women is women that they may invest in them in some kind of way. Otherwise, you ain't shit to a woman if you don't make her invest in you.
So we know most modern women feel that the husband comes last, but how would you order it? Because you got 3 there. You got the husband, the father, and the son. Like order of importance as it should be. What do you think?
husband automatically number one, son number two, because son is the reflection of the husband. Dad used to be, but now you got a husband and a son. So now dad is not really even a part of the equation anymore. He's the guy who got you to this point. Like I said, bro, in patriarchal cultures, fathers know I'm handing over my responsibility, power, and authority over my daughter to you. Now you're the daddy. That girl goes and says something to her father. Don't you ever come and say nothing to me about your husband. You go home and talk to him. What you doing? You know what I mean? And that's how it's supposed to be, bro. So that's why I totally avoid anything serious with a woman who doesn't have a strong relationship with a strong dad. And not a good relationship with a beta male, but strong relationship with a strong dad. I want to meet that man first. Well, I want you to meet my mom. I don't want to meet your mom and dad together. I want to meet your dad by himself. Let me talk to the man so we can look eye to eye and see that, okay, we're men here. You know, and we can come to an understanding, because really when it boils down to it, dog, women only matter in situations that they directly affect. Otherwise, bro, I would never let a woman have a choice, even say so in a decision that has nothing to do with her. You know, nothing at all, bro. I don't let women decide anything, bro. If I take a woman out, bro, she don't get to decide where we going. She don't really even get to decide what she wear. I be like, you know that red dress I like? Put it on. Put it on. I'm gonna take you somewhere nice. Where are we going? You just be ready. You know, there's no need to give her control, because she needs to be reminded that because she's such an emotional being, she has to be treated and guided like a child, or she's going to make an emotional decision that's going to be bad.
It's been a long time since that parental theme was there, where a woman go to her father and say, I'm fighting with my man. And he say, well, what did you do? If it's not something violent where she's not being beaten up or anything, just now we're going through problems. And it's like, well, what did he do to you? Automatically, it's to assume that you could do no wrong. It's like, well, yeah, what did you contribute to this? I feel like it's been forever since I heard that.
Yeah, it's been forever, dog. And that's why I tell men all the time, if you want to play in the USA. If you want to find something, stick to the net, get as far away from this place as you can get. You know what I'm saying? That's my motto, dog, because you gotta put a woman in a position that she was raised to be in. There are no women in America who were raised to be wives. They don't know it, and it's not even that they're bad, dog. They just don't know how to do it. They have no idea. They haven't seen a successful relationship run the way it was intended to run by God, dog, in their lifetimes. They don't see it on TV. They don't see it on social media. Certainly don't see it in their families. Like the women who are alive now, their grandmothers are single cat lady women who still think they have value to the world. That shit was generations ago. The last time that was readily available, I was a little kid. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7, where everybody was married. Everybody was. That time is gone, dog.
I'm realizing it only take one generation of non-masculine men to ruin the next two. Because how can a man whose wife never respected him, always barking at him about things, tell his daughter anything about how you should respect your husband? Can't tell him anything.
Can't tell her anything.
Have you noticed that there's a delusional honor that simps have? You know that there is an honor for those men associated with, I come last because I'm supposed to. That's the sacrifice I make because that's my role. Yeah. With honor. That's why I think sometimes, man, maybe in the next life it wouldn't be so bad coming back as a simp, because you have no clue what you're doing. You have no clue you're delusional. You're prideful, and you think there's an honor associated with this.
Yeah, man.
Like ignorance is bliss. I'm not saying I really want to be a simp, but ignorance is bliss. Yeah. It's hard knowing that the other way around is the thing. Worked with a producer one time that told me with honor and pride, looked me in my face as a man. He said this with such pride. He goes, Kev, I'll never forget what my father said to me on my wedding day. He said, do whatever she says and keep your head down. You'll have a great life. He said that with honor. That means something to that man, though. He has no clue he's delusional. That meant everything to him.
Bro, that is absolutely batshit crazy, man.
And when he does it, he feels like he's doing the right thing.
Yeah. But you know, bro, we're put in an environment where, you know, you think about the guy who says, okay, I have this woman. She has a wonderful career. She makes $400,000 a year. Okay, I make $400,000, $500,000 a year. But I pay all of our bills. She don't contribute shit because I'm the man. That's what I'm supposed to do. You can't convince him that his woman makes enough money where she should just be dropping her checks in. Like, bro, you don't make $500,000. You make $900,000 because your woman brings in $400,000. They're trapped in the mindset that independent woman deserves to maintain her independence, while you as a single man join into this woman's life and take over all responsibility for her while she's making that kind of money. And I think the real problem is, brothers, that men don't understand that those women have decided to live a masculine life. So you have to treat them like dudes in business. And when a woman compromises herself enough to go out into the rat race and be in this manly dog eat dog world, she loses about 50% of her masculinity. And when you meet her, she's half man, half woman. Okay, now to be with a woman like that in a committed relationship, guess what you got to be? You got to be half man, half woman. That's the only way it works. You can't be 100% masculine with a woman who's 50% feminine. You're going to clash heads and bump heads too much. So to make it work with that woman, you got to go along and get along. You got to give her some shut up and is an obedience sometime. You know, you got to submit to her sometime. You got to let her talk to you crazy sometimes. And, you know, you got to go sleep on the couch if she don't want you in the bed with her sometimes. And, bro, I will cut my own wood off before I let a broad treat me like that, bro. That's really the problem. The majority of men in this society were raised to acquiesce to the demands of a woman. Period.
With honor.
And the problem is the women weren't taught to give anything to the man. They were taught to just take, receive. And it's a tough situation to see, dog, because just from me talking to guys, I witness guys going through shit. And I'd be like, man, I did not even know this shit was a thing. And when I tell them something, they grasp it. And literally within 5 minutes, dog, they'll be talking about the shit again like they just forgot what I told them. Because like you said, bro, it's a mindset. Once you embrace the mindset, it's just how you live your life.
Well, simping's been in the culture for so many years that it's classic. It's classic. It's in every movie. It's in every story. It's classic to be that man that's like, yeah, I had to sleep on the couch. When you think about it, your perspective on the world isn't classic to anybody except people that like Rappin' Forte and Too Short and Pimp music. They get it. It's classic to them. Like, yeah, I know what he's talking about. But to most of society, the opposite is classic.
Yeah, I'm in the doghouse.
I'm in the
doghouse, dog. Yo, this big house that we live in, I bought this shit. I pay everything in it. But I'm in the doghouse. The big pretty bed we sleep in, bed, mattress, bedroom suit cost me $10,000. But I got to sleep on the couch. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro.
It's wild.
Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click the notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this Prism of the Ism. And as always, Alpha's up, Beta's down. Peace.